Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another video. I've demoed a lot of guitars on the channel this year, and last week I revealed my top 5 guitars under $1,000 that I tried in 2017. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out after this video. Link is in the description. For now though, this is part 2 of the Agu Awards. Thank you, Jonathan. Here's my top 5 guitars over $1,000 for 2017. Coming in at number 5 is the Schecter Keith Merrow 7 FRS. Now on paper, this is just about everything I try to avoid in a guitar. I like Les Pauls and Eclipses, classic single cut shapes with 22 frets and fixed bridges. Now this obnoxiously blue beauty is a double cut with a Floyd Rose, a Sustainiac, and even carbon fiber binding, because why not? And truth be told, this is probably the guitar that I had the most fun with in 2017. Most of the time I was using this guitar, I wasn't even playing music. I was literally just engaging the Sustainiac and dive bombing all over the place using the Floyd Rose. So it wasn't my favorite guitar to write with because it's completely not my style at all, and the bridge pickup falling out of the body was disappointing, but it's just pure undeniable fun, and that's why it gets the number 5 spot. For number 4, I picked the LTD SPARROWHAWK. Now it's pretty clear that my favorite guitar that I tried on the channel in 2016 was the LTD BK600, Bill Kelleher's signature Eclipse. For 2017, he created another signature model with ESP, this time one with a completely original design. Seriously, this guitar reminds me of like a concept that was drawn on a napkin, then handed to the builder as a kind of challenge. Can you make this? And they did, and it's awesome. It has a satin finish all over the body, military green burst, gold hardware, set through construction, and Kelleher's new signature lace pickups. It's impressive on paper, but even better in real life. I do wish they'd kept the 12-inch fingerboard radius from the BK600. It's what made that guitar feel closer to a higher level ESP to me, but that doesn't take away from the undeniable cool factor of this guitar. I still can't decide whether it's hideous or gorgeous, but when I think about the guitars that I played in 2017, this one immediately sticks out because it's so unique. And for that, it earns the number 4 spot. Side note, for 2018, LTD is releasing the SPARROWHAWK in Pelham Blue. Kind of annoyed I didn't wait for that one to do a video because it looks so cool. In a completely different stylistic direction, number 3 on my list is the Gibson SG Standard 2017 T. Now you may be surprised that I've chosen this guitar. It doesn't look like anything new or revolutionary, and that's kind of the point. It has the timeless SG shape, 57 classic pickups, the 60s style teardrop pickguard, a slim taper neck profile, but they've also removed the poker chip for a sleeker look and added locking tuners for convenience. No robot tuners here, just minor modern tweaks that don't destroy the classic SG vibe. When I played it, it felt like an American guitar should feel. There are no gimmicks, no finish issues, only solid quality. It played just as well as the Les Paul Standard I loved, but at about half the price and with better pickups. Simply put, the SG Standard 2017 T, for me, represented the perfect blend of tradition and modernity. That's why it earns number 3. Number 2 on the list is the Fender Jim Root Jazzmaster. Whenever anybody's talking about metal guitars around the $1,500 price point, Fender really isn't mentioned. People talk about E2 or Ibanez, but this should really be a guitar that's involved in the conversation. The build and feel of this guitar is just next level. As soon as I picked it up, it was immediately clear that a group of people had put in a ton of time, effort, and love into making this the best guitar it could be. This is one of those guitars that I could not put down. Now, I've seen people in the comments write it off because it's got a bolt-on neck or it seems really basic on paper. That's a mistake. A spec sheet is just a spec sheet. A piece of paper can't tell you how solidly built this thing is, or how easy the compound radius fingerboard is to play. The look is so minimalistic with the matte black finish and brushed chrome EMGs. A, I think it looks badass, and B, it's clear that instead of trying to make it flashy, all the effort went into making it the highest quality, best feeling guitar it could be. And they succeeded, and I love it, and that's why it's number 2 on my list. And finally, for number 1, I've chosen the CHAPMAN ML2 Pro Modern. Everything about this guitar was straight up perfect for my tastes. It's a neck through single cut, it looks beautiful in a subtle, not over the top way. I especially love the back of the guitar where you could see the stained mahogany wings flanking the maple. I mean, this guitar was just unreal. This guitar just got all the little details right. The custom voiced pickups, the build quality, the ergonomic heel shape, the thick flame maple cap, the hipshot bridge and open gear locking tuners. You can tell this guitar was designed by a team of passionate players who are in touch with the community. I play a lot of guitars on the channel, and I can honestly say that out of all of them, the ML2 Pro Modern is the one that I most want to own. I loved everything about it. Someday I will own one, and that is my pick for best guitar that I tried over $1,000 in 2017. Now, I will give an honorable mention to the Gibson Les Paul Standard 2017 T. Blueberry Burst is just an incredible finish. The pictures and B-roll footage I used in the demo look great, but it doesn't even begin to compare to how good it looked in real life. The playability was also just phenomenal. It felt so easy and so comfortable to play. It didn't make the main list because the control knobs were ugly, burst buckers are not that good, and most importantly, the price tag was ridiculous. Yeah, the Blueberry Burst looks incredible and it played like a dream, but as I mentioned, a couple others on the list played just as well for about half the price. It was absolutely stunning, still the most beautiful guitar I've had on the channel to date, but that price tag is crazy. So those were my top 5 guitars that I tried over $1,000 for 2017. What do you think? Do you agree with my list? Disagree? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll see you for the next video.